All right, let's get right into it. We're going to break down this really powerful argument that asks a huge question. Is it time to ditch those super expensive cloud AI services for models you can run right on your own computer? We're going to follow a story that starts with some serious frustration and, well, it ends with a pretty radical solution. So it all kicks off with a moment that I think a lot of us can probably relate to. You build something cool, something useful, a simple tool to summarize your emails, and then bam, the bill arrives. $500 for a pretty straightforward task. And that invoice, it wasn't just an expense. It was the spark that changed everything. And that's exactly what this was, a wake-up call. It's the kind of thing that makes you stop and question the whole system we've just sort of accepted. Are we really supposed to keep paying these high, unpredictable fees for AI tasks, especially when the tech itself is moving so incredibly fast? And that leads to this moment, the turning point. No more debating, no more second guessing. The decision was made right then and there. It's time to go local. Time to take back control, cut the cord, and basically declare independence from the Cloud API. So, what does that actually look like? This brings us to the experiment, trying to run this powerful AI stuff locally. This is where the rubber meets the road. It's one thing to say you're going to go local, but can you actually pull it off? Now, you might be thinking this is going to be some complicated, week-long setup process, right? But just look at this. It's almost shockingly simple. Using a tool like Alama, you're literally looking at 2 steps. You install it, you type one command into your terminal, and that's it. You are now running a massive 70 billion parameter model on your own machine. And the performance, is it going to be slow and clunky? Not at all. It's staggering. We're talking 300 tokens per second. To put that in perspective, that means the model is just spitting out text at an incredible speed. It feels instant, totally responsive. This is not some watered-down, compromised AI. This is the real deal, and it's happening on your desk. And here is the absolute best part. The total opposite of where we started. All of that power, all of that speed comes at a cost of exactly $0 per hour. Yeah, once you have the hardware, that's it. No usage fees, no counting API calls, and definitely no surprise $500 bills. Okay, so we've established the local model is fast and it's free, but that leads us to the biggest question of all, right? The elephant in the room. Can it actually compete on quality? It's time for the showdown, the free local challenger versus the multi-billion-dollar cloud champion. This is the doubt that would be in literally anyone's mind. I mean, we've been told for years that bigger is better, that the most expensive, massive cloud models are the only ones that can deliver top-tier results. So can a little local setup running an open-source model really, truly be just as good? So let's meet our contenders. In this corner, we have the incumbent, the big name, GPT 5.1, accessed through a pricey cloud API. And in the other corner, the challenger, Llama 4, running completely free, right on a local machine. And to make it a fair fight, they both got the exact same, very practical task. This isn't some abstract test. It's a real-world coding problem. The prompt was simple. Write a Python script to scrape LinkedIn. And the results? Well, the results are nothing short of a bombshell. Just look at the outputs, side by side. They're identical. Not similar, identical. The free local model produced the exact same high-quality functional Python script as the super expensive cloud API. You literally cannot tell them apart. And this just nails the core argument perfectly. It boils everything down to this one simple question. When the results are indistinguishable, why on earth would you pay for the one on the left when the one on the right is completely free? It just cuts through all the noise. So a result like that has some massive implications, right? This isn't just about saving a bit of cash on one project. This points to a fundamental shift in how we think about and use powerful technology. And the benefits are just crystal clear. First, you get your privacy back. Your data never has to leave your computer. Second, you save your budget, completely getting rid of those unpredictable API bills. The takeaway is simple, and it's powerful. Go local. So this whole experiment, it makes a really bold statement, doesn't it? It suggests that the era of being totally dependent on cloud APIs, well, it might just be coming to an end. With local models giving you the same performance for zero cost, the reasons to stay plugged in are getting weaker by the day.
And that leaves one final question for you. Are you ready to unplug?